Hey, howdy, hey, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a Snatch game review and as well as my fashion review, which I like to call But It Is Fashion. Where I'll be reviewing the runways from All-Stars 6, Episode 8, and I will also be reviewing the Snatch game from All-Stars 6, Episode 8, because this was a really good Snatch game, and I kind of wanted to give you an updated review after my overall episode review, because my opinions kind of changed already. So if that sounds good to you, make sure to hit that like button, comment down below what you thought about this video, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Come join the Same Amateur Hour community. And without further ado, let's get this video started. Alright. So obviously I have my fun little heart sunglasses on. I'm trying out different sunglasses for different videos because I figured that was a fun thing that I used to do and I kind of want to bring them back a little bit. And I think these are super cute. Anyways, so first we are going to be reviewing these Snatch games from episode 8, like I said. Because I've seen some people online thinking that Kylie should have won. And we'll get into it, but it's an interesting conversation to have in terms of the Snatch game, because it's a really good Snatch game. First, we are going to be talking, of course, about Ginger Minge as Phyllis Diller. I love this. I think Ginger was quick on her feet. She was always there to make a joke. Even during dead air, she was there to make the joke. She was the one originating the joke most of the time, which is why I think this was one of Ginger's best Snatch games that she has done throughout her time on Drag Race, and I really enjoyed this. I thought this character choice was perfect for her. I thought she did amazing. I really enjoyed this, and Ginger really held up to what I was expecting from her, and I think she did really well. I think she was one of the best of the night, if not the best, in my opinion. Next, we have Trinity Capone as Whitney Houston. Alright. So, I'm going to talk to you guys about my opinion on Whitney Houston on Snatch Game. I don't think it's ever worked out well. I mean, if looking back even to Sahara on earlier seasons of Drag Race, then of course we had Monet Exchange doing Whitney Houston for All-Stars 4. And Monet is a funny queen, right? Monet, I need to admit, is a funny queen. Sure, she's a funny queen. I love Monet. Always will. Her Whitney was not good. So if Monet can't do a funny Whitney, what makes Trinity think she can make Whitney funny? I don't know. I love Trinity Capone. I love her. I just feel like she was getting so in her head about Snatch Game that she was already self-defeating from the beginning, that there was no way she could really hold up, especially in this group that she was in. It got to the point where she was laughing at what other queens were making jokes of. She was laughing as an audience member during that. And I was just like, Trinity, I love you. I love that you are up here laughing for us. But that's not what you should be doing during a Snatch game. This is why I think Trinity was the weakest during this episode, in my opinion. Again, I love Trinity Capone. But in terms of Snatch Game, I think she had the weakest of them all. And I definitely agree with her bottom placement for this episode. But again, a lot of it goes back to, I think, a self-fulfilling prophecy for Trinity, where she was saying from the start that she wouldn't do well, you know? And I think she definitely just got into her head way too much about it, and it just didn't work out. Alright, now we have Kylie Suniq Love as Dolly Parton. This was a very good Dolly. I am very impressed by Kylie Suniq Love. I thought she was really strong. The more times I've watched it, the more I've enjoyed her, I will say. And I definitely think she got Dolly's mannerisms down very well. I loved her using her nails to play the music. I thought that was really good. I thought Kylie did really well. Again, I've seen a lot of people online saying that Kylie should have won this episode. And on the one hand, I can see where they are coming out with that perspective. However, I still personally agree with Ginger's win. I think Ginger killed it as Phyllis Diller, and I think she was just a really, really strong Snatch game. Overall, between the two of them, it's very close. But, like I was saying earlier, Ginger originated a lot of the jokes that happened between her and Kylie. And Kylie followed them up very well, I will admit. She was always there to fill in that other zinger. But Ginger was the one who most of the time started it out. Ginger was a really better comedian, in my opinion, for this episode. So that's why I still agree with Ginger's win. Again, I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions down below. Again, that's not to take away from Kylie's amazing performance. I thought Kylie was fantastic as well. And I think her Dolly was great. Really, really strong Dolly Parton. I had no issues with this. It was a tough one. Alright, now we're going to talk about Eureka as Divine. I think this was a really good choice because Eureka has a very big personality already, and Divine is larger than life. I mentioned this in my review on Thursday, obviously. But Divine, who obviously worked a lot with John Waters, Pink Flamingos, all those movies, obviously Divine is a larger than life character. And I think this was a very strong choice for Eureka to do. I do remember she was going to do this on season 10, but I remember RuPaul telling her to do Honey Boo Boo instead. But that being said, I think this was a good choice, and I think she had a lot of very good moments. I just think some of the jokes weren't landing as well as Eureka might have wanted them to, but at the same time, like, as Divine, you are going to take those risks, and you are going to do those big jokes, those big personality things, all of those things. And I think that was a really good choice for Eureka, and honestly, I really enjoyed Eureka's performance. I will say it wasn't my favorite in this group, but with that being said, I still think it was very strong, and I think Divine, like I said, great choice. Yeah, I have no problems with it. Next, we have Pandora Box as Kim Cattrall. Pandora faded into the background, again, because you have Eureka being this big, larger-than-life personality, and then you have Raja, who was doing really well and standing on her own very, very, very well, and then Pandora in the middle was kind of just fading in the background. And I feel like this has kind of been a theme for Pandora throughout this season. And she had a lot of pressure going into Snatch Game, let alone with her, obviously, season 2 being Carol Channing. So, of course, she had a lot of pressure going into this, but I think she kind of just let them roll over her, and I kind of feel like she just kind of let go and stopped trying a little bit. I don't know. I love Pandora. It wasn't the worst of them all. I still think Trinity K. Monet had the worst Snatch Game of them all, if I'm being honest. But she was definitely the right choice to put in the bottom as well. And again, she hasn't had any wins. She needed a very strong Snatch Game this week, and she didn't have that, which is why I think it was definitely her time to go. It had been getting to be her time to go. So I definitely agree with her elimination this episode. But with that being said, I still love Pandora. It's just this Snatch Game didn't live up to what it needed to be, is my final thoughts on that. Up next, we have Raja as Latoya Jackson. I mentioned this in my review on Thursday, obviously, but Raja did a really great job with Latoya. I feel like she took what RuPaul recommended she do, and she really ran with that. RuPaul told her that joke saying, as Latoya, that she liked sushi, but she didn't really like fish and rice. And you could see Raja use that joke format and use that to her advantage multiple times. She was very smart with that. Like, she knew what she was doing with her jokes. She's held up really, really well. And honestly, Raja was my favorite Snatch Game in this second group. I just thought she was super, super strong. Did really well. Didn't disappoint at all. And I thought she was hilarious. And I was really proud of Raja. I thought she did a great performance. Really enjoyed it. I'm really happy for Raja. And I'm really glad with how well she's been doing this season. She's really a front runner in this competition. And it's really nice to see Raja do so well. Alright, now we are going to get into the runway and the fashion review, which I like to call, but is it fashion? Obviously inspired by Bob the Drag Queen and Peppermint from the pit stop on season 12. It's become kind of my running theme for a fashion review. And I haven't really been doing it much lately, and I'm trying to bring it back. So this is my first one back. Up first, we have Ginger Minge. This is her pop art runway. I like this. I think the accessories really make the difference for this look, especially with that frame and that work speech bubble above. I thought that's really cute. I love the shoes being different colors, the gloves being different colors. It's all very cohesive, and it all fulfills the assignment very, very, very well. I did say how it was a 60s mod dress. I like that with the theme, pop art theme. I get it. But her legs are kind of cut off, and when you're a shorter person, like Ginger, like me, I'm the same height as Ginger, basically. But I feel like her legs get cut off, and then also with the boots being high up, there's not much space in between, so her legs look a lot smaller. Which, again, I mean, kind of works with this, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, you're already so short, I don't know if that makes sense. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions down below. But it works. I like the look. I liked it a lot for Ginger. I think she looks really great. I love the hair. It's fun. I love a foam wig. I think those are really fun. Especially for a 60s style. It works. And I love the frame. Like I said, the accessories are really what makes the difference for me. Up next, we have Kylie Suniq Love. She looks stunning. I love this dress on her. I love the pink and yellow, almost strawberry lemonade colors scheme on her. I love the foxtails. I love the face. It's obviously inspired by a Barbie dress. I've seen this online. She posted about it. And I love the peekaboo in the back of her butt. I think that's really cute. I think this is a really, really strong look from Kylie. And she looks great. I love this dress on her. I love the colors, like I said. I love the wig. And I like that it's kind of different from what everyone else was doing. So for Kylie, I would definitely say it's fashion. Really, really, really well done. Up next, we have Eureka, who's doing the same style dress as Ginger, obviously. Again, a lot of the queens did the same sort of thing. You Google image pop art, and that's one of the first things that show up. So that's kind of my thoughts on this. I like this. I love the purse. The purse is the accessory. Again, the accessories that make the difference when you have so many of the same outfit on different people. And I really like that. One of the judges mentioned that they wish that Eureka had worn a wig that matched the wig in the dress, and thought that would have been really cute. I don't necessarily like this wig because the hairline, like I said in my review, is so far back that and the ponytail is so heavy that it like weighs it down. It just really pushes it back. So I'm not crazy about it. I do like the latex aspects of this look, and I really like the purse. Like I said, I love a big purse. I think that's cute. I love the callback to Purse First with Bob the Drag Queen. So I like this. I like it a lot. Very 60s. Again, 60s mod. Again, is the look. There's just a few things that I would change, but I would still say it's fashion. I would say it's fashion for sure. Up next, we have Pandora Box. Again, the coat with a similar concept. The dress, we get it. Mod, 60s mod, I get it. Again, for her, it's with all of these, it's the accessories that really elevate the look. But of the three looks that look kind of similar, this is probably my least favorite. I would say it's fashion, it's not the best fashion of them all. In fact, honestly, I would probably say it's my least favorite look on the runway this week. Again, these are all my own opinions, so please leave a comment down below what you thought about this. I don't know. It's fine. Like I said, I kind of wish people took this concept and elevated it to the next level. I feel like a lot of people kind of just went with like the, oh, this is pop art. This is what you would expect. You know? I don't know. Maybe I'm being too critical. I don't know. I mean, obviously I wouldn't be able to bring out these looks on the runway. But, I don't know. It's fine. It's not my favorite. Up next, we have Raja O'Hara. Again, another look. I love Raja. And I love this coat. I think the coat is super fun. I love the face on the back with the I'm not gagging. I think that's really, really cute. But I would say this look probably fulfills the concept the least. I don't necessarily see pop art on the same level as I see with a lot of the other garments that we saw on this runway. Raja looks stunning. I'm not trying to say she looks bad, but I don't think it fulfills the assignment in my opinion. Again, I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions down below. I don't know. I like the look. Like I said, I don't think it fulfills the assignment. Finally, we have Trinity K. Monet. I love this look. I love the political statement in this look. I love that fact that she brought the pop art into her makeup and her dress and the sign. I love this look. I absolutely adore this look. It's stunning. Definite fashion. Probably one of my favorite looks on the runway. She looks amazing, and it's different from what other people were bringing, which makes it that much better. So I adore this look. I really adore this look. It's perfection. So that does bring me to the end of my fashion review. I'm going to go ahead and list off my favorite and least favorite look from this runway, and I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions down below. My favorite look, of course, I don't think this is going to come as any surprise. Once again, would have to be Trinity K. Monet. I love this look. It's so good. I love the political message behind it. I love the makeup, I love the dress, I love all the details. Again, just really strong. Such a strong look. Trinity's really been bringing it on the runway, and I think this was an amazing look. My personal least favorite look on the runway this week, unfortunately, I'm going to have to give it to Raja. I love the look. It doesn't fulfill the assignment, in my opinion. Again, I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions down below. I love the look, I love the jacket, but again, like you said, I don't think it fulfills the look, in my opinion. So, that does bring me to the end of my video. Like I said in all my videos, do not send hate to any of the queens mentioned in these videos, because that's not what they're meant for. They're just meant for us to have a good time here on the internet and talk about all things Drag Race. Like this video if you liked it, comment down below what you thought about this video, and make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. Come join the Samateur Hour community if you haven't already. Also make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram and TikTok at Samateur Hour. I will be posting on those as well. And yeah, again, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will be back here tomorrow with my Drag Race updates. We have some exciting stuff going on in the Drag Race world, and I can't wait to cover it for you guys. Bye!